Hey, welcome back everyone. I wanted to talk about a problem I'm having with Eclipse Neon. Now, I've actually just installed the JDK 1.8 1.9, right? And 1.9 here, as you see, I'm actually doing a couple different JDKs on my system, which is fine normally. But I installed JDK 9 through the standard Macintosh distribution, and I still have a couple other versions, 1.7 and 1.8, that are on my system that I want to use and test against. However, I actually have already set up, and I'm just going to show this real quick to show you that my bash profile actually has my JDK 1.8 set as Java Home. So my standard Java Home is not pointing to JDK 9. However, when I start up Eclipse Neon here, now if we look at Neon version 3, instantly we're going to get a dialog that says what the launcher is, and you think everything's okay, and I'm opening up just to some blank workspace, and I'm going to hit OK, and you get this nice little dialog, right? This dialog actually said that there's actually a problem with the log file, or in the log file. And I've opened up that log file, and here's what we get. The first thing it shows is kind of odd, actually, because first of all, it talks about a Eclipse keyring, which doesn't exist. I don't have a keyring in there. In this directory, I have an Eclipse directory, but not an Eclipse keyring. And then it also starts complaining about no class def found for javax.annotation.postconstruct. So it's missing a lot of the products that are for the Java EE package. Now, I've gone through a couple iterations of trying to figure out, what the heck is going on. And what I have nailed it down to is that the problem is that JDK 9 is there, and by installing it, I actually have it in a lot of different areas. In fact, I looked at this little script, right? I'm actually about to go through and uninstall JDK 9 to show, that this proves that it fixes it. So the problem is we've got JDK 9 installed. We also have some Java applet plugins, as well as Java control panel preferences that are basically causing Eclipse to fail with this problem, not being able to link stuff. And what I'm going to do one by one, let's actually go through and I'll show you how to uninstall JDK 9 and then show how we will be able to get Eclipse running again in JDK 1.8. Now, before I go through and uninstall this, first I want to go to my system preferences in Mac. And just for record here, if you look about this Mac, I'm actually running Sierra 10.12.6. And if I go to the Java console, it's opening my Java console, separate window here, and you're going to notice that specifically it is set to version 9, update 181. That's what my Mac is set to, which is really what the problem comes down to for Eclipse right now. So let's actually try to reinstall Java 1.8 first to overlay this to see what changes affect that. Now, I'm not going to record the whole process, but I just went and reinstalled JDK 1.8, and now let's open up the Java console again and see if me installing this overlay changed anything, which in fact it did not. So by reinstalling this, you can't just overinstall 9. It's not going to happen. It still thinks that it is Java 1. Basically Java 9. So the problem is now we must remove 9 for it to go back to be able to use Java 1.8. And now that I have reinstalled Java 8, the preference panel arrives again because we did uninstall it. Now actually what's going to look at, we're actually going to have 1.8 again in our preferences. So now we have 1.8. Now if I go attempt to start up Eclipse at this point, in the same workspace, we're actually going to find that it now succeeds, whereas with 9, it's not quite ready for showtime, at least not with Eclipse Neon at this point. So there you go. Hopefully that helps everybody out, and see you again soon. Thanks. Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you like that, please subscribe to my channel and see all the latest videos that I have coming out. Thanks a lot.